Good morning. Let me make a coffee first, actually. Good morning. I feel so much better now. I've had like a sip of coffee and I'm like, let's go. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a prepping for uni vlog because I go back to uni in like actually this weekend. Where'd all the time go? Quite literally, because like I swear I just finished third year. I have so much stuff to do, like so much stuff before I go back. All of which I need to get done in like 5 days. So anyway, the first thing on the agenda is to make an agenda. I have a list of things on my phone, but I just like writing them out because then I can tick them off and feel better about myself. So I always feel so weird. Like this will be the first video that I've filmed since uni. And like I always feel so weird when I come back because it's like, how much more unhinged am I this time around? It's been what, like 2-3 months? You know, this is my attempt to be like one of those girls on TikTok who just has their life together. You know those videos where it's like, this is your time, get up, show up, and then it's like the video in the background is just waking up at like 6:30, going to the gym, planning out your life, doing a bit of light reading, having breakfast, making coffee, somehow fitting in like 50 billion things before you actually have to do work. Meanwhile, it's probably 12. I rolled out of bed about half an hour ago and now I'm here. Cool. Anyway, oh, I forgot to do that. I have a list that I made at the start of summer, which I've ticked off one thing. I hate myself. Sips emotional support. Oh God. There are so many issues I have to deal with right now. You don't even know the half of it. Like, I know that absolutely no one cares, and that is not why you came here at all, but in all this self-reflection I've been doing this summer, which actually I was doing fine for bits of it. And I've come to the conclusion, which is what people have been telling me, but I just refuse to believe it. I think my biggest problem mentally is that I can't handle stress. I just realized, like, when I have no stress triggers, I'm fine. Like this summer, my mental health has honestly been so much better. And like my core response to stress is to shut down. which is just great. I'm going into the perfect career for that one. I feel like that's something that I definitely need to work on, and I feel like people have been telling me this, and by people I mainly mean my dad. And I was just like, well, no, I can handle stress perfectly. Like, have you seen me? Like, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine. It's all starting to come together really nicely. It's all starting to make sense. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna start writing because now that I've successfully done something that did not require much effort at all, I'm going to reward myself. I'm gonna finish my coffee in peace. Oh, what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna listen to Halsey's album because I've started it and I love it. I'm back in my spot where I'll probably spend a large proportion of this video, but I've got my devices. So that I can get started. The first thing that I think I'm going to need to do is I have to email people about accommodation. I need to sign the contract. I'm moving in this weekend, yes, yes. And then I've got these like e-learning module things that we need to get done pretty much by the end of this week that I haven't started. We did them last year. I think you have to like redo them every single year, which is a little bit upsetting because they did take forever last year, if I remember correctly. But essentially it's like stuff like data protection, infection control, safeguarding, like basically just training. You need to like read a module and then take a quiz, and if you don't get like 90% or whatever, you have to do it again. To be honest, that'll probably actually take me like all day. Okay, let's go again. I remember fire safety was quite easy, so we'll do fire safety first. I got 100% in fire safety last time. Go me. This is what it looks like. There's just like a load of stuff to read, and then an e-assessment. Yay, which you'd think it'd be common sense, but somehow I still get it wrong. I'm gonna open the door. I am not a woman, I'm a god. I'll update you when I'm probably crying. I'm still here. I'm nearly halfway through, kind of losing my mind. I'm now learning about management of sharps injuries, which, knowing my luck, is kind of necessary. It is also now 4 p.m. and I'm probably not even halfway through because I am avoiding the massive data security awareness chapter. I'm gonna leave that till the end. It's like, it's really long. So like, I gave up. I have one left, but it's the one that takes like an hour to do, and it's now like 6:30, and I really can't be bothered doing that right now. So I just do it tomorrow, and then I'll be done. I've printed off my placement schedule just so I have it. I think I'm gonna try and put this in my Google Calendar somehow, but that's a job for tomorrow. I also need to put like the introductory course stuff into my Google Calendar because there's a bunch of stuff with like Zoom meeting links, and I think it'll just be easier if I have it all in one place. I think what I'm gonna do is something that I've been wanting to do for ages. It's got nothing to do with uni, but I just don't want to deal with that anymore, so I'll do it tomorrow. Basically, I am a reformed person. I've been reading a lot, which honestly, if you know me, you'd be like, what? I know. I don't think that's better. Is that better? It's very yellow. I'm not a fan. I basically hated reading. Like, I didn't read for like 8 years. I used to really like it when I was younger, and then I just stopped. I'm now an avid member of Book Talk. Basically, I just have so many. Basically, long story short, I have a lot of books that I've read / I want to read, and they're all currently hanging out as screenshots in my library, and it's stressing me out, and I just want to like make a spreadsheet. I hate this room so much. Like, it looks so messy. Like, what is that? It's a suitcase. I didn't even put it there. It's just annoying me. I do love me a good spreadsheet. I have an Excel spreadsheet called Taylor is Unhinged. It's the word search from the Red Vault. My sister and I quite literally spent 2 hours of our lives finding words in this word search. Alexa, play Honey by Halsey.
Honey by Halsey from Spotify.
Alexa, volume down. whilst I'm going through this, number one, I am remembering some things. Number two, I'm thinking I really kind of want to make a video just talking about some of these books and like giving my unsolicited, very superficial opinion about some of them. I don't know, is that something I feel like I'm gonna do it anyway, but like do you want to see that? Let me know. I will warn you in advance. All of them are just romance books. They're romance books laced with spice. Okay. Some of these I could just give such a good commentary on. This is what we're dealing with so far. I thought I'd talk you through my system. So this is my key for my TBR list. Essentially, I've divided it into 3 categories. Books that I actually actively want to read, books that I know will be good, and books that like I've heard loads of people recommending, and just books that I actually want to read, like it's either like the second book in a series or whatever. So that's that. Then there's my distraction section, which is whenever like I read a good book, I get in a lull, or like this happens with TV shows as well. I'm like, I can never read anything again. And these are books that like basically I don't really care so much about, but I feel like they're gonna be all right. They'll just be like a kind of easy non-investment read so that I can get over it and then I can continue. And then I've just got books that I randomly saw that I kind of might want to read one day, but probably will never read, like The Dare. I actually don't think I'm going to read that. I feel like I'm going to hate it, but it's on there. Good morning, friends. Welcome to a brand new day. I feel like I should just condition myself to say good afternoon because it's never the morning, is it? But anyway, I just took a shower, so I'm gonna fix the few strands of hair that are left on my head, which gives me the perfect opportunity to talk about this. So a brand called Liberex really kindly sent me, I'm pretty sure that's my cat's hair. As you can probably tell, it's a hair straightening brush. It comes with like replacement, hold on, I'll show you. It comes in a box. It comes with different brush attachments, which I have yet to try. I love using this essentially because it's like sort of a hair dryer and straightener in one. You can use it on damp hair or dry hair. So it's just easier than using a hair dryer and then straightening and like adding even more heat. It also actually just makes my hair look really pretty, like shiny. I'm not sure how, but it does. It comes with like a bunch of heat settings. I very much like this. And they also sent me, I'm gonna put this down because I'm waving around a 200-degree hot object around the room, and that's just not a good idea. They also sent me this, which is an electric body hair trimmer. You can use this like in your bikini area or really anywhere, to be honest. It's really gentle and it comes with a smaller replacement head thingy so you can get into like smaller areas. It's super easy to use. You literally just charge it and then press a button. And you can use it wet or dry as well, so you can use it like in the bath or the shower. Super easy. Thank you so much to Liberex for sending me these. They have a bunch of other beauty tools and devices on their website. If you want to check either of these out, I will link them in the description box, and I'll also leave a link to their website so that you can go browse for yourself. And I'll also leave a discount code that you can use. I'm gonna fix my hair and then everything will be right in the world. It also comes with a heat protectant glove, which is great because I burn myself constantly on my own hair. It's literally just as easy as brushing through your hair. It's perfect, really. Would highly recommend doing this on slightly damp hair because it dries it straight, so it stays in for a lot longer. Ta-da! I mean, like, and before I put heat in it, I used these two. So this is number 6 and this is number 7 by Olaplex. Ridiculous amount of money spent on these, but I don't know, I like to think that they're helping my hair. So I've first got to do some admin stuff because I need to set up internet for the house that I'm going to live in. So that's great. I hate sending emails because I always feel really stupid. Like they just, oh, anyway, I really don't want to do this data security course. It's going to take me so long. We're done with mandatory training for another year, I hope. Yay, okay. I'm now gonna watch some Netflix. I'm watching Criminal. I'm rewatching. If you don't know what it is, this is the French version, but it's essentially like interviews at a police station, but like it's so interesting, even though it's literally just like dialogue, really, and like it's really good. I would highly recommend. They have like a UK Spanish. They have a UK Spanish, French, and German version. I'd say my favourite, honestly, is probably the German version. Essentially, what I've realised is I actually can't put any of this in the calendar because they haven't told us what groups we're in. So I don't know what I'm doing when. It's literally like 5 days before this is supposed to start. I just don't understand.